even how to... Oh, fuck me. Okay. I can do this. Don't be scared, Phoebe. I'm not gonna... Oh, I'm still fucking frightened from that fucking scare earlier, man. That scared the shit out of me. And the games that well, one of the games I got is worse than this, and I do not know how I'm gonna play it at all. Alright, okay. Oh, so I got my torch now. Alright, there's the fucking... Alright, let's read that. Done. Atlanta Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of town folk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I've retreated here to the House of Horrors, I must think. So is this guy... It can't be him, because he's the owner. I reckon that guy is the owner. So the guy with the weird top hat and shit. Oh, fuck off. You absolute dickhead. Okay, so that guy just vanished. There was something there and it vanished. Right, so we got like a monster person. Do I go in here? No. Fuck you! Fuck you! That is not funny. I want to know, like, what's going on with that chipmunk guy, because that's not the owner. That's the owner. I don't know where he is though. It's very confusing, the story. I really want to... I'll probably Google, like, what's the actual dealio with it, because I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Not that way. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, to be honest, guys. That's the way I came from, isn't it? I fucking don't get it. I'm so confused. Do I have to turn something on? No. I'm literally scared to look in any type of mirror because I will shit my pants. Oh my god, where the fuck am I going? What are these like weird animal people? Right, okay. Oh my god, don't do that. Do not fucking do that. Oh my god. Fuck. Right, there's this man. I'm guessing the owner. I'm gonna say that this is the owner. Nothing I can read on there. Okay, I'm gonna guess that you can't open any of these doors except this one. I feel like there's gonna be a fucking jump scare or some shit soon, honestly.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets.
So this is after he died?
There was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Okay, so Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner Don, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. After care recommendations, weekly follow-up with the local... Okay. Discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth, and Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Medication instructions have a prescription of Zolift that can be filled at Flag's pharmacy. She advised that increased medication is needed. So she's got depression then. Notice. Miss, whatever her name is, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries, I don't know what that says, of his estate were listed at Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State. I understand made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards to birth of Donald's son Callum. Right. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures and the legal proof of biological relationship. They consider you ineligible of receive of any things from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand this. And your current financial situation. Right, so that's basically saying that is that Don, whatever his name is that his parents, the one who died? I think this is the guy that died at the park. This is that guy's parents, I think. And they believe that, or they find out that there's no biological relationship between what was Don, was his name, and Callum. So they don't want anything to do with Callum or give them any money, and I guess that's shit, so... Okay. Right. What's that? That is her tablets. There's a note here. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it's because I'm so far from home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse, like the spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys something and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in the right mind, but when this job is done, we need to get cut of this place. We need to get back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it's a girl. So that was from Donald. Why is this thing coming in? Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you something asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man and I get the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. I didn't run away. Dad took me. So her dad took her away from her mum. Okay. Okay, that's the same one. Why does it keep doing this? How many times is it gonna fucking do this? It's getting like worse and worse. Look at this. Fucking hell. It's getting like more and more fucked up. Is that the same letter? Oh, examine. So it's just getting like more and more fucked up for her then? Oh dear. Quite a lot of blood everywhere. Okay, so this is the same. Right, so basically she's just fucked up in the head then, I'm guessing. The door's already open for me, that's nice.